any Magic collectors out there, PCA does Magic cards too. Another thing is German cards. PSA will not do German cards other than base set anymore. So if you're a German collector or even a French collector, by all means, PCA will grade your cards no matter what language they are and no matter what quality. Here we have a Venusaur V, nothing special, from the new Champions Path set, 9.5. So pack fresh cards, it's safe to say 9.5 is the average grade that you're going to be getting. Gardevoir VMAX, beautiful card, also Champions Path. Oh, that one only got a 9, okay. So they saw something in this card a little bit worse than the other cards. But yeah, it can happen at 9. I mean, still not bad. I mean, with PCA standards, a 9 is good. I mean, you're not going to get a lower grade with Beckett. All right, Cinderace VMAX Full Art, 9.5. Also a beautiful card. Not so valuable as the old cards, but I understand a lot of people didn't grow up in the 90s. They don't have these older cards to grade, and sending the newer cards to Beckett and PSA for me is a little bit of a waste. Here we go. The big boy, the Charizard VMAX, hyper rare. Hoping for a good grade on this, but I know it's not going to be a 10 because the centering is not the best. And a 9.5. That is a good grade for this card. It's just a little bit top to bottom. The centering's off a little bit. Other than that, I'd say it's pack fresh. I highly doubt that this would get a PSA 10. So a PCA 9.5 for me is worth more than a PSA 10 on this card. We got the Mewtwo Full Art, Shining Legends, favorite card. One of my favorite Pokemon. Probably also a 9, I'm going to say, because it's the older card. Oh, 9.5 even. Not bad. Definitely the standard grade for a pack fresh card, 9.5. Here we have this card I bought from an internet website. I was not the original puller of this card. It came back looking a little bit better than I thought. But it is an older card, and I did get it used. So let's see. Ooh, we got an 8. Okay, that was a little bit disappointing. I thought it would get grade a little bit better. But you know what? For a used card that I just bought from an auction site, it's not bad. And it's a beautiful card. Who doesn't love the legendary birds? So I'll take it. Let's see the next one, a Scissor, however you want to say it. Shiny Volt, Hidden Fates, sorry. What's not to love about Hidden Fates? Great set, great cards. Yeah, go right into a 9. I also bought this from a website. I didn't buy this directly from a pack. So it seems to be the used cards that you buy from most of the websites, the local eBay type websites here in Switzerland. Even a good quality card still gets about a 9. Here we go, the Evolutions Charizard. I'm not a fan of Evolutions. I know the artwork looks the same as the old ones. A lot of investors are getting into Pokemon right now. It's shooting up prices for Evolutions, even though Evolutions is an XY set. A lot of people treat it now like a base set, which is very strange for any Pokemon collector, especially since Evolutions was kind of that booster pack you got in a collection box that you're like, oh man, an X and Y pack. But yeah, it is what it is, and he gets a 7. These are really hard to grade a 10. That's why a 10 is worth so much. Any YouTuber that opens up a pack and gets one and says $1,000 card, you can safely say that it's probably not a $1,000 card because it's not going to grade a PSA 10 or a PCA 10. The surface on these is not what a base set pack fresh card is. The centering is not that of a base set. And it's not a base set pack. It's not Wizard of the Coast. Modern Pokemon cards are sloppily printed. It is what it is. But yeah, I'll take it. Salamence VMAX, not a very valuable card, but a good card nonetheless. And it's a 9. This one was pack fresh. you know. But like I said, yeah, you can see the centering top to bottom is not. So you can say if you get a pack fresh card and the centering is completely off, like here you see the bottom is way up from the top, you're going to get around a 9, which is safe to say the same as PSA. You get a PSA card that looks like this, you're not going to get a 10 because of the centering. You do Beckett, you're probably going to get even lower. You're going to get like an 8.5 because the centering is going to bring it down a lot more. Let's see. This card was really good. The Rose. I normally don't want to get a trainer card graded, but you know, it's sparkly. It looks nice. And it looked really good. Let's quickly, before I see the grade, look at the centering. I mean, to me, it looks very good. Top to bottom, no big problems. It's packed fresh. And it got a 9 only. Okay. I guess they saw something that I didn't see. I expected more from this card, but, you know, it is what it is. Sometimes there's a surface scratch or something that you don't notice. Especially with these modern holos, it's hard to tell. And let's see, the next card is a Eternatus VMAX. Beautiful card, and it's a 9. Which I will happily take, because a 9 plus is already worth decent amount. The dollar value from PSA to PCA is not much different. A 9 PCA, for people who know, will fetch you a good dollar price. And the Mew A at 9.5. Not a super valuable card, but a beautiful card nonetheless. And everybody loves Mew, even in V form. All right, and the last card of the grading is a Shining Lugia from the collection box from Shining Legends. Shining Pokemon are always fun to grade. They always look good, especially in the case. These came in the collection box, so the quality is definitely not a 10 plus. But it got an 8. Okay, I guess that's, for a collection box card, that's normal. A 10 on these goes for really high, but a 10 is also really hard to get. Again, with the YouTubers always saying that they pull a card that's worth, you know, hundreds of dollars, that's wishful thinking, because the chance of getting a 10 on a lot of these cards is very, very low. But there you go. That's my thoughts on PCA. If you do get a 10 graded PCA card, you are in luck, because it is a very valuable card. If it is an old Wizards of the Coast cards, I would definitely recommend getting it regraded, especially if it's one that you want for your own collection. But for the low price that PCA grades, it is definitely worth it to get it first graded with PCA and let their experts look at it first before you take the time and money to send it off to the US and get it graded by Beckett. So I hope you guys learned something. I like to hear your thoughts. If you have any good thoughts, put them in the comments. And thank you for watching. Have a good one.